Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I want to show you step by step on how you can successfully fill the JAMB form without any mistake. Okay, JAMB registration is starting on the 15th of January, and most of you are still new. Like, this is your first time you are preparing to write the JAMB exam, so probably you might be confused when you hold the JAMB form, like where to start from, where to end, like all this. Now you get it. That's why I'm taking our time to write everything on the board. Okay, so once you hold the JAMB form, this is what you will see. I get it. These are the things you will see in that form. So make sure you watch this video from the starting to the end. Don't skip any part so you won't be confused. I get me. So that on that day, once you hold the JAMB form, you know what to fill. Okay. Now, once you hold the form, the JAMB form, this is what you see. The first thing you see is pin. This is a space to write the pin. Are you getting it? So the first thing you see is a pin. Are you getting it? Don't write anything on that space. Are you getting it? Don't write anything on that space. The guys that are in charge of doing the JAMB registration are the ones to generate your pin for you. So it's not your work. Take note, it's not your work. So skip it. Okay. Then the second thing you will see is profile code. Most of you are written this UTME exam before. So let me say, probably you are still with your profile code, your previous years, like last year or last 2 years, you are still with your profile code. So you can still use it. I get me. So don't even try to generate new code. I get me. You can still use that profile code. Okay. But in case this is your first time and you haven't generated your profile code, I will come to that. I will skip this one. Let me explain the rest. Once I'm done, I will come back to this profile code. Okay. I will explain on how you can get your profile code very easily. Okay. So the third thing we see is your surname. Your surname is your father's name. Okay. So this is space to write your surname. Make sure you fill everything with capital letter. Are you getting it? Make sure you fill everything with what? Capital letter. And don't do mistake. Don't rush. Calm down and fill your form. Are you getting it? So you write your surname, which is your father's name. Are you getting it? Make sure the names you are putting must start it, like they must be the same with the names in your document, like your O-level results, either your WAEC or your NECO. The same names, like if you are using John Cletus in your WAEC or NECO results, use John Cletus to fill your form. Are you getting it? Don't change any name. Don't change it. If not, any school you choose, they will what deny you from getting admission to that particular school. So make sure you use the same. Make sure the names you are using in filling your JAMB form must be the same with your O level, like with all your documents. Are you getting it? So you fill your surname. Then the fourth one is first name. After your surname, your first name. Okay, you know your name, so you fill in your first name, then your middle name. If you have any middle name, like other name, like any other name you have, you can fill it here. I get it. But if you have only your surname and your name, then skip this part. It's not necessary. I getting it? It's not necessary. But if you have trade names, then your surname, your first name, and your middle name. Is that clear? Okay, let's move forward. Then your date of birth. Your date of birth. This is where to write your date of birth. Make sure in the form you will see something like let me see, month, stroke date, then stroke year. Are you getting it? So if you see it stands for month. Okay, then this D stands for date. Are you getting it? Sometimes they can even interchange it, like D will be at first, then month will be second, year will be like, so anyhow they change it. Just know that M signifies a month, D it signifies a date. Okay, so if you are born, let me say we have M, D, and year. If you are born, let me say January, that is month, right? 01. Are you getting it now? If it's um this thing, if it's let me say February, you write 02 in place of month. Okay, these two stand for second, third, fourth. Are you getting it now? But make sure you put zero. Make sure you put zero. But if you are born in December, you put what? 12. You are born on December, you put what? 12, because it's two numbers. I get it. The 12th month, right? So then the second one, which is date. So you write, let me say on the 6th, then year 2000. Are you getting it now? Let's say your surname is John, your first name is, let me say, which name will I use? Victor. Then your middle name is Cletus. But if you don't have middle name, skip that part. If you have, you put it, okay? So then your date of birth, okay? Date of birth. Then look at this one. I don't want to pronounce it due to Facebook terms and conditions, okay? But you know what? SEX, you know it. So if you are male, you put M, just M. If you are female, you put just F here. Are you getting it? Don't put M stroke F because some of you are fond of don't put M stroke F. If you are male, just put M. Okay. If you are female, just put F. Are you getting it now? Okay, let's continue. So this sex is talking about your gender. Okay. If you are male, you put male. If you are female, you put female. Like just write the first letters. Female F. I guess it. Then male you put M. Okay. So let's come to the other one. Marital status. Marital status. Are you married or single? I know you are single, so just write single. Write single. Make sure you fill everything with capital letter. Are you getting it? Fill everything with capital letter. So you write single. If you are married, you write married. Okay. Then maiden name. Maiden name is not necessary. Just keep it. It's not necessary. Skip it. Okay. Then previous name, just keep it. Skip it. Okay. Skip this maiden name and the previous name. Just keep. It's not necessary. Are you getting it? Then your GSM is talking about your number, your phone number. Make sure you write your active phone number. Don't write anyhow number. Okay, write your active phone number. So you know what to write. 081. You know your phone number here. Write your phone number here. Then nationality, Nigerian, right? Nigerian, right? Nigerian. So state of origin, which state are you from? Is it Imo State, Bayelsa State? You know the state one. So let me say I'm from Bayelsa, so I will put Bayelsa State. I will put Bayelsa. Okay. So the LGA, this is where you write your LGA. The LGA signifies your local government area. Okay. Under your state, you know your local government, right? So my local government is Ekirimo. Ekirimo. So this is the name of my local government. Okay, you know your own. If you like, on that day, go and put a Kirimo. Don't try it. Okay, don't try it. You know this thing, your LGA, your local government, right? So make sure you write the correct one after your this thing. You are a Nigerian now. Hey, you put N at last. Nigerian, state of origin, Bayelsa. You know your state. If you are from Imo State, you write Imo State. If you are so then under your state, which local government are you from? Me, I'm from Ekirimo, Bayelsa State. It's your boy. So you know your local government area. So you put the name. Then other informations, look at it. The first one is blind, deaf, dumb, albino, lame, others, none. I know you are not blind, you are not you are not dumb, you are not. So you tick none. Okay, you tick none. Good. Okay, none. Are you getting it? Now, this one is your email address. Make sure you write your correct email address because most of you this thing previous student, you guys, you hurry with hurriness, you went and put um this thing wrong email address. Because if you put wrong email address, the guys that are doing the JAMB registration, they will put it, and this your email address is they will link it with your JAMB profile. Are you getting it? So if you put your wrong email address, when you want to contact, like when they want to send you admission, they will send admission, but you can't log in due to what? Wrong email address. So when you are filling your JAMB form, make sure you take time. Are you hearing? Make sure you take time. In fact, just calm down. So before you fill your JAMB form, make sure you soak enough Gary with cool pure water. Are you getting it? With cool pure water. So that Gary will calm your system down. Are you getting it now? So put the correct email address. Let me say my email address is John 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 Tina 19 at gmail.com. Some of you, this, let me say example, if this your correct email address, some of you just rush and let me say put in place of 19, you went and put, let me say 18, 20. Any mistake, this is what those guys will use in your registration. I get me. So when you are filling the JAMB form, make sure calm down, soak enough Gary, calm down and fill the JAMB form. Okay, so don't rush. Now this is a space to put your email address. Now the next one is what? Your contact address. If John want to contact you, where are you staying right now? Make sure you put your correct residence address. Okay, you put the correct one. Okay, put the correct one, like where you are staying. You have, let me say, you have indicated that you are from um, Bayelsa State, right? Let me say you are from Imo State. No need of writing the state here. Also, you have indicated your LGA, so no need of writing the LGA here again. This contact address is where you are staying, your street. Are you getting it? Your street, then your house number. Are you getting it now? The street name and the house number. Are you getting it? So let me say I'm staying I'm in Bayelsa, Yenagoa. So I will just put, let me say Yenagoa, then let me say Imiringi, Imiringi number, let me say number 50. Number 50. Are you getting it now? If you are staying if you are staying at Warri, you can write Warri, then your address where you are staying, your street, then your house number. Are you getting it now? So the next one is what? Preferred state of exam. Take note, preferred state of exam, meaning where do you want to write your exam? Is it the state you are staying, or you want to go and write it in another state? Preferred state of exam. Like example, you are, let me say you are in Lagos. You are in Lagos. So you can write what? The state, right? Let me say you are in Imo State. Let's say you want to write your exam in Imo State. Don't put far place, so because this JAMB of 18, don't put far place, because this JAMB of 18 is somehow, this thing, it can stress you if you put like let me say far address or a long address. I get, make sure you put your preferred, like your comfortable zone. Okay, so preferred state of exam. State, let me say you want to write the exam in, okay, I will put my address. I said I want to write it in Bayelsa. I want to write it in Bayelsa. This is my state too. You know your state. Bayelsa. Then exam town. Exam town. Oh, I didn't put it this name. There is no exam town. This is place to write. So exam town, where do you want to write your exam? Under that state, where do you want to? Under a particular state, you have, let me say, enough towns now. You know what I'm saying? Where do you want to write? Is it in that part, like this in cities? You get what I'm saying? So just write your preferred town. Where exactly do you want to write the exam? Are you getting it? You know what to put. Like, let me say you are in Warri, you put Warri. I want to write my exam in Warri. Are you getting it now? If I'm in Imo State, I want to write my exam in that the same Imo. If I'm in Kaduna, I want to write my exam in that the same Kaduna. Are you getting it now? So you put anything here. So I will say Yenengoa. Okay. There is a space for you to write the name. Oh. Are you getting it? So you put where you want to write the exam. Then mock exam, yes or no. Mock exam is not compulsory. Mock exam is not the main exam. Mock exam usually set it like in form of to test your ability. Are you getting it? Is to what? Test your ability. And I will advise you tick yes. So that after that exam, once result is out, you will know where you stand. Once you see your mock exam result, okay, I'm good to go. If your mock exam result is somehow low, at least you put more effort. Are you getting it? In preparing for the main exam. Are you getting it? So this mock exam is just a form of, let me say, testing your ability. How far have you prepared towards the this thing, the main exam? Are you getting it? Usually, I think this mock exam is it like, let me say, 2 or 3 weeks to the main exam. So I will advise you tick yes. Okay, don't tick no, tick yes, so that we this thing participate in the mock exam, see your results. Okay, if your score is very low, whether you get high score or low score, that mock exam result is nothing. It's just to test your ability. Are you getting it? So tick yes. Then once it's time for the mock exam, you go and write it. Okay, tick yes. Then mock exam state, where do you want to write your mock exam? Just put, I want to write it in my own state, Bayelsa. Don't put far location. Are you getting it? Just put your comfortable region and write your exam. Are you getting it? Then mock exam town, where do you want to write it? I want to write it in Yenagoa. Yenagoa is under Bayelsa state. Okay, so you know your town, your state. Then choices of institution. Pay attention to this particular area because most of you are still doing a lot of mistakes in this area, even previous students. I get me. This one first, we have up to 4 choices. Look at it. This one is the first choice, program of study. Second choice, program of study. Third choice, program of study. Fourth choice, and program of study. Pay attention. I want to explain something. This first choice is referring to a particular university. Also, this second choice too is referring to a particular university. Take note, not all the universities are accepting second choice. Are you getting it? Not all the universities. So almost like 95 percent of the universities are what accepting first choice. Okay, so all these Uniport, Uniben, all these top universities, like even state universities, most of them, and is it NDU, most of them are what accepting first choice. So like, just think in your mind, which university, like, where do you want to study, which school, like, where do you want to study? Let's say Uniport. If you want to study at Uniport, make sure Uniport should be in your what first choice. If you want to study in Uniben, make sure Uniben should be what at your first choice. If you want to study in Uniport, make sure Uniport should be what this thing should be your first choice. Are you getting it? If you want to study in like Unilag, invest like University of Lagos, Unical, University of Calabar, Delsu, Abaka University, all these. all these universities ahead, make sure that first university that is coming to your mind, like where you want to study, let that university be in your what first choice. Are you getting it? Let's say you want to study in Uniben. Let's say Uniben is your what first choice. Are you getting it? Don't put Uniben in second choice because they will never accept it. Are you getting it? That particular university you want to study, make sure let that university be in your what first choice. Are you getting it now? Now, under first choice is what program of study, right? Where do you want to study? Is it medicine and surgery, nursing, pharmacy, med lab, engineering, account, any like any course you want to study? Let's say you want to study nursing, you put nursing, okay? You put nursing. Then this your second choice is not that important. Are you getting it? It's not that important. So what you need to do is after this video, go to Google or Chrome and search names of university that accept second choice. Spell second um COND, okay? Second word choice. You will see the number of university that accept second choice. Are you getting it? Anyone you see, you write the name here, university name here, then you if you see any university under second choice, then under that university, you now search, let me say, courses offered by that particular university. Are you getting what I'm explaining? Then you write this thing, even if it's computer science, anyone. But you know that this is the main course you want to study, right? The main course you want to study should be at your what first choice. Are you getting what I'm explaining? Then also first choice is university, second choice too should be university, not polytechnic. Take note. First choice too should be what university, second choice too should be what. First and second choice are what universities, okay? But the third choice is polytechnic, not university, it's polytechnic, okay? So any polytechnic around your area, like in your state, you can just what put it, okay? But or you can either go to Google or Chrome and search names of universities in my state. Like your state, you put your state name, then they will fetch out the names of polytechnic. I get me. Then you choose anyone you like, you write it there. You now then you search again courses offered in this particular polytechnic. Are you getting it? Then you will see some courses under that polytechnic. Then you choose anyone you like. You write it under the program of study. Then this one, the fourth choice is not compulsory. You can just keep it. Are you getting it? You can just keep it. This fourth choice is College of Education. Okay, if you want to write, but just keep it. I get it. Just keep. Once you get to the this thing, to the person that will do your JAMB registration, they can put from the screen you will see it. I get it. You can put any this thing, College of Education for you. I get it. But your main focus should be first choice. I get it because this is the first university. This is the first like your main course and the first university. I getting it. Then the second choice. Once you are done with these two, you are good to go. You can see that I write English here, right? Because English is compulsory for all students, both art and science. Are you getting it? Both art and science. Any course you want to study, English is what compulsory. So you will select other three subjects. Are you getting it? All students, both art and science, will write for four subjects. Are you getting it? You are writing what? Four subjects. So example, you are going for nursing. Your four subjects are what? English, chemistry, physics, and biology. No mathematics. Any course under medicine, like you want to study medicine, nursing, med lab, pharmacy, um which one again, like all these medical courses, anatomy, so you are not writing maths. Your four subjects, that is English, physics, chemistry, and biology. Maths is for engineering students. I get me. They are going for computer science, engineering, and art students. I get me. Art. most of the art courses, you put math. So if you are not like if you don't know your subject combination, go to Google and search UTME subject combination for this particular course. You write your course, you will see them. Don't select let me say incorrect UTME subject this thing combination. If not, they will not give you admission. Okay, make sure, or you ask your seniors around you. Are you getting it? Make sure you clarify before. But if you are going for medicine, pharmacy, nursing, med lab, anatomy, all these ones, you write English, physics, chemistry, and biology. Engineering student, computer, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and English, no biology. I know all those ones, but most of these art courses, I don't know their subject combination, so you can search and confirm. Okay. Then the last one, just ignore the background noise. Okay. Then the last one is the O level results. Your O level result is talking about your either your WAEC or your NECO result. Are you getting it? Anyone you have, don't put the two one, either your WAEC or your NECO. But in a situation where um, like your NECO result or your WAEC result is not yet out, or you just newly registered for either WAEC or NECO, just skip this part. You will put awaiting result. Don't write anything on this part. I get me. Once you get to the point that you do your JAMB registration, they will put awaiting results when they are doing the registration. So anytime your WAEC or your NECO result comes out, you will now take your results, go back to that particular place. They will now want to upload it for you. So don't be just skip this part, okay? If you are not with your results, it's not compulsory, you must fill it for now. Are you getting it? Hope you have understood this O level result part. If you are with your O level results, let me assume that you are with your O level results, either your WAEC or your NECO. Look at it. Look at it. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 to 9. 1 to 9. You know, all of us are writing nine subjects now, either NECO or WAEC, right? Let me say you are with your WAEC. That is 9 subjects. This is where you will write the names of subjects like mathematics, English, chemistry. If you are with your WAEC results, you write the subject from 1 to 9. I guess it. Geography, math, English. Just look your results. Write all the subjects. So you can see the second line. This is for the grades, okay? So if your math is A1, you write what A1. If your English is B2, you write B2. Make sure you look your results well, okay? So you won't do any mistake. Are you getting it? Cross check before you write. Then the third one is WAEC or NECO. If it's your WAEC result, you write WAEC into what 9 times or 9 places, okay? If it's NECO, you write NECO till 9. Then here is school or private. Is it government school or a private school? You signify here. I get me. Private school, private school. If it's normal, let me say, public school, you write government or public school then into 9 place, okay? Then the year, which year you write your WAEC or your NECO? You write if it's 2004, right? 2004, 2004, 2004 into 9 place, okay? If it's 2019, right? 2019, if it's 2024, right? 2024, 2024. If it's 2023, right? Okay. Then the last one is the exam number. The exam number, check your WAEC results or your NECO results. You see your exam number. You write everything, right, into 9 places, okay? But if you are not with your NECO or your WAEC results, just skip this part. They will put awaiting results for you. Okay, so I skipped pin and the profile code, right? I said if you what, leave that pin, okay? Leave it. They will be the one to what, generate your pin for you. So the last one is a profile code. This is how to generate your profile code. Watch the next video.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So for those of you who are still battling or still having issues on how you can get your profile, your JAMB profile code, I want to show you the easy step on how you can get it. Very easy, okay? So first of all, make sure you have like a minimum of 15 naira in your balance. Make sure you have 15 naira in your balance. Okay, so if you don't have like 15 naira, make sure you recharge 100 naira card. Okay, so after that, you will click on your message app. That's where you send normal text message. You will click on it. You know how to send message, so you will send it to 55019. You can either send it to 55019 or 66019. Okay, so look at the top, 55019. You can either use 55019 or 66019. Okay, then you come to it down. You will write NIN in capital letter. NIN in capital letter. NIN. Are you seeing it now? NIN in capital letter. After writing this, you will now press shift. Shift. You will press only once. I mean space. Space. I get it. So you will press space once. Please press only once. So after pressing it, you will now input your NIN number. NIN number is, I think, is 10 digits. You put your NIN number. Like example, this is your NIN number. Okay, so after writing NIN in capital letter, you press shift, like I mean space. You press only once, then you put your NIN number. Okay, then after writing this, you will now click on send. Okay, make sure you have 15 naira, minimum of 15 naira, because they will charge you 15 naira. Are you getting it? So once you send it, they will confirm they will deduct 15 naira from your account balance. Then you will receive within a few minutes. Within few minutes, you will receive your profile, your JAMB profile code. Okay, so this is the easy step on how you can get your JAMB profile code. Thank you.